People that have never bought a physical comic book is now gonna go buy a physical comic books because they got one digitally. We are going to get into it, but before we do, we need everybody to please like the video. That's right. Subscribe to the channel. It is easy and it is free. And if you guys are into free things, please check out Chiko Roku. Free NFTs every single day. All you guys got to go do is sign up with your email and enjoy the experience. We are getting Addiction by David Quinn and Vincent Zurzolo. It's going to be a physical digital drop, and this makes me super excited. I want to talk about the theory behind this and what this might mean to us, what this might mean to you and everybody else in the space, right? Digital comics, physical comics, digital comics. What does this do for the space? I'm going to tell you something that it does. Create a wider audience, because there's a lot of people, and something that I've always said is that the way that VV is structured right now, I don't see real world collectors coming into this space. Today, I do believe that VV is creating the next generation of comic book collectors. I do believe that. There's a whole lot of people, a whole new wave of people, and this is going to benefit the physical world. I know that when I go into a physical comic book store, they don't care about digital collecting. They don't care about digital comic books, but they should, because these digital comic books are going to bring in your consumer. People that have never bought a physical comic book is now going to go buy a physical comic books because they got one digitally, and it's been happening. Let me know in the comments down below if you are one of those people. Can I see a raise of hands? Can I see a raise of hands? Everybody raise your hands. I see you guys. You've never been to a physical yet? You need to go to a physical. But most of you guys have walked into a physical comic book store since you've been on VV. And I think that they're taking that for granted. I'm not saying they. When I say they, I mean real world collectors. Not all, but a lot of them. The second thing that's going to happen is enhancing the collectability. This could mean a whole lot of things. In my mind, it could mean I could see behind the scenes. I could see exclusive interviews, right? If I buy the physical comic book and this is attached to a digital collectible, this digital collectible can enhance the collecting experience. People that collect physical comic books are going to want to collect the digital, not just because is the digital counterpart, but because of the perks. What if you're able to buy your comic book, scan the QR code, and see behind the scenes of the comic book? How they created the comic, the concept. If they started putting all this stuff together, digitized it, and gave you perks for owning the physical. Addiction is also doing a partnership with a pizzeria. And if you go and order the special, the Addiction special at the pizza shop, you're going to get some kind of code where you can go and digitally get a preview of the comic, which is amazing, right? The first of its kind. This type of stuff gets me super excited, especially since we got the Iron Man Funko Pop physical, digital releasing this week. We're getting both phygital and comics, phygitals and collectibles, and that gets me super pumped. You can enhance the collector's experience in the real world. Monetization. I'm not too sure if comic book shops are selling out of comic books in the real world. I don't know if indie publishers are struggling. Not all of them, not all, because you're not backed by Disney, you're not backed by Marvel, you're an indie publisher. Releasing phygitals, a digital counterpart to your physical, can create a whole new stream of revenue, which is great because when it comes to cultivating artists, I'm all about it. I'm an artist, and that's why I like Elmon X, because they're not just releasing the big Mona Lisa, they're actually working with the community, and I think that cultivating the community is a big part of the space. I think that VV, this is a great move for them to cultivate indie artists and indie publishing houses. Not only enhances the collectability for us on the app already, it's not just Marvel or Disney, right? And shout outs to Disney too, man, because I think they got something cooked up, and a lot of things is coming for them. What's up, New Tactics? I see you out here in the building. Bruin 88, what's good, Bruin? G Money, what's good, G Money? I am extremely bullish about this. This makes me excited about comic books. The technology of the books, they don't even have to be comics. They could be magazines. They could be literature. They could be books. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a comic. It could be a graphic novel. It could be a subscription-based magazine. It could be Sports Illustrated. What if they dropped a comic book or the book every month as a subscription based on the app? Legendary, right? So the phygitals can create a whole new stream of income. for the indie artist and the indie space. It's future proof. We know that everything is leaning towards the digital. We understand that digital content is the future. Dropping both, not to say that you should stop doing physical and only digital, by dropping these phygitals, you're future proofing your business. And I think that a lot of other companies are gonna follow. Phygital is gonna be the next wave. I don't think that people are going to be thinking about dropping a physical comic book without the digital. I'm very excited about it. I'm super excited. I'm proud of Vivi. I am going to definitely go for the drop, and I'm excited to see what the future has in store for us. So I'm listening to the spaces, and they just announced Ron English dropping a comic book. This is what I'm talking about. The indie community, we have to cultivate. Oh, they're going to drop a video. Not over. It's not over. It's not over just yet. They just announced that they're releasing the VV exclusives in the real world. It is over. Guys, I am beyond excited. This space is moving exactly where it needs to go. We were just talking about this. The VV exclusive covers are going to be released in the real world. This is what we've been talking about. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.